Hello everybody, welcome back to the video. Yep, today we are playing yet another Game Boy Color waxing bootleg. Here's an interesting one. This is their first game ever, and I believe it's a backport of Dragon Quest VII. I don't know, you're gonna see for yourself. So anyway, there's a nice animation. And there's this opening, which I presume again is from Dragon Quest VII. Oh yeah, there's the main character from Dragon Quest VII. So I can definitely tell this is a backport. As usual, we even have a menu. Go inside the church, and we have to talk to the, whoever this guy is, I forgot his name. Then go back to your parents' house. Now the next day, as you can see by the two lines, now go talk to your mom. To the church again. Go talk to this guy. Now in the little port area, you should probably go talk to the guy over here, and hey, at least all the graphics look nice. After she leaves, now you have to go back. Now you have to go talk to the guy again. This time we'll say something different. And go talk to this guy over here. And there's a cutscene, or more like a picture of the ship leaving. There you get to talk to this guy. Your mom, and then you, of course, can leave the village and get into random encounters, which, oh boy, they are very strange indeed. They even have nice animations for standing around. But first, let's go buy some potions, because you're definitely going to need potions up until your second party member levels up. Oh yeah, by the way, we now have 2 party members. Anyways, now we can walk around this area. Now all the enemies now have little animations, which is something impressive, especially for their first Game Boy Color game. Also, you still get XP, it's just they only show off the coins. Also, you shoot fireballs for whatever reason. Maybe that's in the original game. Yep, I am definitely gonna need the potion. These are very hard enemies. Yeah, but still a very fair battle system, I'll tell you that. Okay, I think we would have just leveled up, especially if the enemies were hard. Or not. Oh yeah, here's the slime. The very famous Dragon Quest slime, which, and of course the bootleggers had to include it. Okay, now we leveled up. Anyway, now we're going over to... You can also go over to a guy's house and he can talk to you. Go inside, and there's nothing. You can also get poison in this version, although, unlike a couple of their other games, you cannot walk around with it, and also, there's just an inaccessible area over here. And you can't go up here yet. There's a rock. Takes quite a few damage just to defeat it. Yep, here's the healing potion. Or healing MP thing. Anyway, there's nothing in this corner. Okay, we're gonna grind for a little bit. Yes, anyway, enemy variations usually either come in 1s or 3s. They'll sometimes come in 2s, but usually it's either one of those. I think 3s are the luckiest one, because that one gives you the most XP, if you can't obviously tell. Okay, I got poisoned. And here's the weird thing with wings. Also, you get to do a special attack. In this case, it's a weird fireball. It's not sure how much damage it does because you never see the damage. Okay, now we leveled up. Okay, we need to get up till at least the first person has at least 50 HP from the next segment. Also, you can only have 9 potions, which you'll see later on. Oh boy, you can imagine 2 of these rock things. At least they don't give you side effects. Status effects, I should probably say. And also, depending on level, the second one also gains a new spell. And again, your status effects are only temporary. So why does his nose keep popping out of existence? Okay, I think we should have leveled up. Finally, another random encounter of 3 things. Not sure if they're really serpents or if they're snakes. Yeah, random encounters are, like the name suggests, they're actually random. Unlike Chrono Trigger, which apparently every few steps you get a random encounter. At least the Chrono Trigger bootleg for the Famicom at least doesn't have this. At least this bootleg does not have that issue. I like how the rock enemy just has its nose just keep going in and out of existence. That's just very weird. And by the way, all the graphics here do look original. And not ported from the PlayStation version. Okay, at least one of us leveled up. Okay, now that she's at 26 MP, then that means that healing should no longer be a problem of wasting MP. Oh, finally, there's a slime again after a couple of random encounters without it. And by this point, there's no really hard encounters. And again, the money's also random, depending on how large the encounter is. Oh great, got poison again. Okay, I think that's enough grinding. Anyway, now heading over to the main town area. Okay, first let's heal up. We also lose a second party member. Enter the town. At least we always have a potion shop. Yeah, again, you can only go up to 9. Anyway, so now I can go ask the king over here. And go ask him to go over to that little ruins area. What's this weird thing over here? If you enter inside the church, there's gonna be nobody. Obviously, there's a sword shop. There's this guy over here. All the NPC models are basically... I mean, I can just exit out through the wall. Yeah, you can exit out through the wall for whatever reasons. That's pretty strange. I guess they just made everywhere Even in this building? No, you can't. Now, obviously this building's empty. Anyway, now leaving the area, now you can go back over to the little garden area. And you can pretty much run easily. Anyway, now you get to ask this guy over here. I guess there's a stone thing from before. And you can't exit out on any other way, you just have to go back down here. But here it's mostly just a bunch of stone remnants and apparently some doors, which you cannot go into. Another thing is that whenever you go back to the village, I don't think anything will change, but you can... The thing about the church is that they don't heal you. You can actually... You can actually save. Also, I don't think you can go back to the port. If you're wondering inside this house, nobody. You can also walk outside the village. Is there anything? Oh, it does. Yeah, you can apparently go into a cave. So we can't do anything in the garden thing. Can't run. That probably just means can't run away. So you can go to the doors at least. So how would I call Waxing's first RPG? Is it good or is it bad? Well, it's okay. It's It's not as impressive as the original, but I don't think it's lacking really anything. But I say that it's a pretty faithful downgrade of Dragon Quest VII. But anyway guys, that was about it. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!